Hi boys and girls, welcome to lesson 6 of module 1. In today's lesson you will be able to find 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000 more or less than a number. For today's video lesson you will need your dry erase sleeve with your place value chart inside it, a dry erase marker, an eraser, and your math workbook with a pencil. Let's get started with the application problem. You are going to complete this problem on the back blank side of your dry erase sleeve. Use the digits 5, 6, 8, 2, 4, and 1 to create two 6-digit numbers. Be sure to use each of the digits within both numbers. Express the numbers in word form and use a comparison sign to show their relationship. I'd like you to pause the video now and complete the activity. Press play when you are done making your two 6-digit numbers. For this problem, there are tons of solutions that would have worked. I put down one example. 586,241 is greater than 412,685. Let's practice renaming the units. I'd like you to write 54,784 on your place value chart. And I'd like you to whisper the number to yourself as you do it. How many thousands are there in this number? Think to yourself, how many thousands are in this number? Well, if I look in the thousands place, I see that there is a 4 in the thousands place. But there's also a 5 in the 10,000s place. From my place value knowledge, I know that if there's 5 10,000s, that's the same as 50 thousands. So altogether, I have 54 thousands. Now, how many ones are in the problem? For that one, if I look over to the ones place, I see a 3. But in this number, there's a lot more than just 3 ones, because all of those ones have been bundled and cashed in for different place values. So if I have 8 10s, that's 80, or 80 ones. So I really have 54,783 ones in this problem. Again, think of this in money terms. $54,783. If we had it in all singles or ones, we would have 54,783 ones. Typically, we won't do that, and we'll get tens or hundreds or different amounts for our dollar bills, for our bills. All right, I want you to challenge your place value thinking. How many 10,000s are in that number, 54,783? If you thought there were 5 10,000s, you are right. Now we need to think how many hundreds are left in this problem. We've already used 5 10,000s. So I don't have to worry about those 5 10,000s. I have to look and see how many hundreds. Well, in the hundreds place, I see that I have 7 hundreds. But I also have 4 thousands. 4 thousands, I know, is 40 hundreds. So 40 hundreds plus 7 hundreds is 47 hundreds. Okay, so now I've thought of the 10,000s place, the hundreds place, and now I'm jumping over here to the ones place. How many ones do I have left? That's right, 83 ones. So this is looking at unit form, but a little bit differently. It doesn't include all of the units. It's including only the 10,000s place, the hundreds place, and the ones place. Now we're going to practice comparing numbers. The first set of numbers I have is 231,005 compared to 83,872. I'm going to start by writing these digits both in my place value chart. 231,000. So I'll put my 2 there. 3, 1, 0, 0, 5. 8, 3, 8, 7, 2. So I've used my place value chart to model the two numbers. And I can see that the first number, 231,005, is larger because it has 200,000s, while the number below it only has 0 hundred-thousands. So I'm going to put in the correct symbol to read that as 231,005 is greater than 83,872. The next problem is comparing numbers, however, it's in unit form. 6 thousands, 4 hundreds, 9 tens, compared to 5 10,000s, 4 hundreds, 9 ones. Well, I can do this one without even using my place value table because I see the biggest unit in this number is 6 thousands. Well, the number I'm comparing it to is 5 10,000s. 10,000s is bigger than thousands, so 5 10,000s is 50 thousands. 50 thousands is bigger than 6 thousands. So I can put my symbol in like that. And finally, my last problem has one number in standard form and the other number is in unit form. 807,820 compared to 800,000s, 7,000s, 800s, 2 tens. So I'm going to go one unit at a time. In this number, I see the 8 is in the hundred thousands place. This number also has 800 thousands, so I need to move to the next unit, which is 10 thousands place. This number has 0 10 thousands, and when I come over here, 10 thousands aren't mentioned, so it must also have 0 10 thousands. I move to the thousands place, there's 7 thousands. This number also has 7 thousands. I have 800s. This number I have 800s. I have 2 tens, 0 ones, and I have no ones over there. So these numbers must be equal. On your place value chart, I'd like you to draw 2,112 ones. Pause the video if you need time to do that. So I'm going to start with drawing 2 thousands. 1, 2. That one was pretty easy. But then I look at 112 ones. That's a lot of ones to draw. I don't even think it would fit in my place value table. So let's think about that number. I know that if I have 112 ones, I can cash in 100 of those for a $100 bill, or 100. I also have enough for 110, and I have enough for 2 ones. 2 ones plus 110 is 12, plus 100 is 112 ones. So we can break that number apart. Now we need to show the value of each digit at the bottom of your place value chart. I have 2 ones, 110, 100, and 2 thousands. What is 1,000 more? Well, to figure that out, I can add one more dot to my thousands place. So 1,000 more than 2,112 would be 3,112. So let's write a sentence that looks like that. I started with the number 2,112 and I added 1,000 more. I just had to add one dot to my place value chart and I see that increased 3,112. The only place value that changed was my thousands place. I added 1,000 more. I didn't change any other place values. Now, my next question says, what is 1,000 less? Well, let's go back to my original number. I'm going to get rid of that blue dot. And I need to do 1,000 less. So that means I'm going to cross out 1,000. So I'm left with 1,112. So let's write a sentence that makes sense of that. So I started with 2,112. Oops, let me subtract. We're not adding again. And I was asked to take away 1,000. What's 1,000 less? So I can see that when I take away 1, I'm left with just 1,112. Now, what I'd like you to do is write the answer in expanded form on your dry erase boards now. Pause the video if you need more time. On your place value chart, show 19,112 ones. So let's add 1 10,000 and 9 thousands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 10,000 and 9 thousands is the same as 19 thousands. And then I need to add 112 ones. 110 two ones. So I've just modeled 19,112 ones. Now I need to write it in standard form at the bottom. 1, 9, 1, 1, 2. Let's answer the question in the first box first. What is 1,000 less? So I'm going to come to the thousands place and eliminate 1,000. So that's going to leave me with 8,000 instead. So what is 1,000 less? It's 18,112. The only place value that changed was the thousands. I was just taking away 1,000 from 19,112. So now the next box asks me, what's 1,000 more? Well, I can put that one that I took away back, and I can add one more. So instead of, let's go back to 19,000. So we have 19,112. I add one more thousand, and I have 10 thousands. But every time that I get 10 thousands, I know that I can bundle those and cash them in for the next highest unit. So now I'm left with 2 thousands. I cashed in all my thousands, so that's a 0. And I still have 112 ones left. That has not changed. So this time, my 10,000s did change. It went up because I had enough thousands to bundle together and make another 10,000. On your place value chart, draw 2 10,000 3,000s. Then I would like you to write the number in expanded form and then answer the question in the second box as well. What is 10,000 more? So you are going to work this problem out on your own, pause the video, and when you're done, press play. Let's see how you did. I modeled 2 10,000s and 3,000s. I'm going to write that in expanded form. So that's going to be 20,000 plus 3,000 equals 23,000. Now my next question says, what is 10,000 more? So I need to add 10,000 more. So I will, well, there's two ways I could do it. I could add 10 dots to my thousands place, but I also know that every time I have 10 thousands, that's the same as 1 10,000. So I'm just going to add one dot there. And I'm supposed to now draw, read, and write in expanded form. So when I add 10,000 more in expanded form, now I have 30,000 plus 3,000. So my answer in standard form is 33,000. Again, my thousands place didn't change, just my 10,000s place because I added 10,000 more. So you need to figure out now, what is the standard form for 100,000 plus 30,000 plus 4,000? When you know the answer, please write it in your place value table. You can press pause now if you need more time. Let's see how you did. I modeled mine with place value dots first and then wrote it in standard form. So the answer is 134,000. The question asks, what is 10,000 less? Write your answer in a number sentence. Please pause the video and figure out what 10,000 less is and write it in a number sentence. So your number sentence should be 134,000 minus 10,000 equals 124,000. I only took away one 10,000, so that is only going to affect the 10,000s place of my original number. You can still use your place value chart to help you figure these out. So if I'm asked to take away 10,000 less or one 10,000, I can cross off a 10,000 and I can see that I'm left with just two. 124,000. Write the number 200,352 on your dry erase sleeve. What is 100,000 more? Think to yourself if you can figure out what 100,000 more is. That's right, it's 300,352. Let's write a number equation to verify our answer. So we started with the number 200,352 plus 100,000. We were asked to add 100,000 more. So when I look at this, 100,000 plus 200,000 is 300,000, but I still have this 352 in the number. So the only thing being changed is the 100,000 place. Now I'm being asked to continue the pattern. Take a look at those numbers, 545,000, 445,000, 345,000, and see if you can continue the pattern on your dry erase board. Pause the video now. That's right, the pattern was decreasing by 100,000 each time. So the next two numbers in the pattern are 245,000, 145,000. Great job with today's video lesson. It's time for some independent practice. Please work on your Lesson 6 problem set. If you get stuck on any of the problems, please come back to this video and watch parts that may help you complete the problems independently.